Welcome to episode 2 of my beginner wig bootcamp series. This episode, we're going to talk about density and hair types. Light density, medium density, 120%, 150%, Brazilian versus European hair. What does it all mean? Let's start by talking about density on a wig. What is hair density on a human hair wig? That ultimately just refers to the amount of hair that is on a wig. And here's the thing about density is it is subjective to the wig maker. There are no industry standards that say 120% density should be this and 150% density should be this. But my general rule of thumb is do not go more than 130% density when you are searching for a wig. I typically prefer 120 to even 115% density or even 110% density on a wig. This particular one that I am wearing is about 115% density. And to put that into weight and grams for you, this particular wig here weighs 175 grams. This is European human hair. I know because I put it on my food scale. But this same wig here that I just got in from a wholesale vendor is also considered 120% density, but this actually weighs 150 grams. I have not customized this one yet. Don't judge me. We are going to tweak her and really make her my own. By rule of thumb, when you're shopping for a wig, I would stick to 120% density or less and look for the search terms light density or lower density. Density affects things like how flat the wig lays, how natural the hair moves, and also just how realistic it looks. I am not a fan of the higher density ones personally because I don't have that much hair, so I don't want to look like I have 300 grams of hair sitting on my head. I'd rather have it look like I have 170 grams of hair sitting on my head. One thing to note about the weight is obviously the weight is going to change by how long your wigs are. This wig is about 18 inches and my other wig that I had on was about 22 inches. So again, keep in mind the longer hair you have, the more it's going to weigh, but it shouldn't affect the density. Now let's talk about hair types. My two favorite types of hair are European hair and Brazilian hair. Do not sleep on Brazilian. Everyone wants European hair. This particular wig that I just got in is unprocessed European. And what I mean by unprocessed European is it has not been factory dyed. It hasn't had any factory chemicals in it. So I am able to highlight this hair. I'm gonna try to bleach it blonde and we're gonna see what happens. This wig here is Brazilian hair. And as you can see, this is just as silky and as soft as my European hair. Don't sleep on Brazilian hair. I know a lot of girls like myself want European hair, but Brazilian hair, especially straight silky Brazilian hair, has just as good of a quality as European and isn't as expensive. While I personally love European and Brazilian, don't rule out other hair types either. This is Mongolian from Wigs by Tiffany, and this hair is still super silky soft and also a very fine texture. Especially if you get a lower density wig from a vendor like Wigs by Tiffany, the hair quality honestly doesn't matter as much because how it's constructed and how low density it is really makes up the difference and also makes it tuckable behind your ear. This concludes episode 2 of my beginner wig bootcamp series. So just to recap, when you're shopping for a wig, look for anything that is 120% density or below and look at various hair types and the textures. Aim to try to get minimally processed hair and look at hair types like European, Mongolian. Don't even sleep on like Vietnamese, especially if it's unprocessed. Brazilian. Chinese hair is fantastic as well, just to name a few of the types that I've personally gotten my hands on and have been impressed with. Stay tuned for episode 3 where I talk about how to measure your head for buying a wig.